Are you a martial arts school manager or owner? I have 7 levels of management I'm about to talk to you about that could save your career, that could double your gross income, if not double, increase it, and make your life more fun, your management style better, and you smarter. So I know this isn't important, so don't worry about it. But if you're interested, grab a piece of notepaper before this begins, grab a pen. Your retention goes up to double if you take notes, even if you throw those notes away after the fact. Here are 7 levels of management that you shouldn't be living without. Time management. If you're not using a Franklin Covey time manager, and if you haven't sent your team to the seminar and used all of those online resources and then worked with them day after day to organize the finite amount of time that they have and that you have and the tasks moving towards some direction, you're losing thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, and even over a 5-year period, you could be losing $1 million because you're not organizing your time like an executive should. I can't tell you how important this is. I see it time and time again, school owners wasting their time, off focus, moving in the wrong direction, unable to manage their tasks, forgetting to do things. You know why? Because they don't know how to use their planner. Time management, Franklin Covey. It's here on the screen. I don't get a percentage of profits. I'm telling you because it's for your own good. If you're not using it, you are suffering. And you may be good at managing your own time. You must get things done through the efforts of others. And if you're delegating to a staff that can't hardly retain all the things that need to be done and are not organizing their time, you're losing. People management. Your job is not to do it yourself. Of course, you do what you have to do when you have to do it. But your job is to get things done through the efforts of others. Now, most of the managers that I know who should be managing other people have not invested even a single term paper in college worth of energy towards polishing their management skills. Reading books, subscribing to newsletters about managing people, going to seminars. You're losing thousands of dollars, maybe hundreds of thousands of dollars, maybe millions of dollars, just like time management, because you are not spending your time learning people management. And it's not just learning it, it is like health. It requires constant maintenance. So people management, time management, now number 3. Money management. You're spending too much money on things that don't matter. Or you're not looking how to increase your income in the 6 or 7 ways that you can do that in a martial arts school. Now, this is so important that you should be spending at least 2 hours a day on deciding how you're going to acquire funds to support your organization and how you're going to spend those funds in the wisest way. It's not something you just decide months before and never pay attention to it. It is a daily focus. Now, your goals financially are contingent upon your needs. If you want to run a small one-man show and that's it, then you don't have the burden of producing a level of income that you would need if you're managing 3 or 4 people or multi-school locations. But you must know what that number is, and that's part of your money management skills. Time management, people management, money management. Here comes number 4. Image, promotion, and marketing management. It's a daily activity. You no longer, like we used to, plan your marketing months in advance alone. Your marketing is hourly. I'm talking hourly. Facebook posts, video production, blogging, those things are how you become your own media company. You cover yourself. You tell your own stories. You show examples of what you are doing that make people, when they see them, go, wow, this is your job. You must manage your image in your community, and it is a non-stop thing. Do you eat every day? That's right. It's essential to survival, to your sanity and well-being. You market and promote every day. until you no longer have a need to do that because your bucket is full, everything is paid for, then you can focus on service. But if you need new students and you need to increase your cash flow, you had better market like you eat. Number 5. You need to manage leads that you've acquired and or had contact with, and you need to manage your student body. One is sales, the other is service. If you're not focusing on this every day, every week, if you're not increasing the quality of your service, which is the quality of your contact with your students and serving them, what do they need, what do they want, what do you think they want, then leads. You need to follow up on people 10, 50, 100 times, but not in a harassing way. You are an educator, and they have needs, right? Are they suffering because what they put in their mouth? Are they concerned about their children and bullying? Is safety an issue in your community? Do people want a better quality of life? You don't hit them with a 1995 intro until you bludgeon them to death. You dig deep in your soul, and you write things that people want to read, that they find interesting, that compel them to action. You must create an ongoing dialogue. Lead management, its organization, student management, essential components. Okay, next. Personal information and education management. You're not going to expand as a school owner. Your consciousness is not going to expand on its own. You're not going to evolve as a soul, as a teacher, as a master instructor. See, we're not running laundries here. This is the martial arts. It's about mastery. It's about evolution of your consciousness. It's about maybe seeking some kind of enlightenment through the practice of your art. So you must open a wide door to new education. If you find yourself going a single day without reading or seeing or talking to somebody where you just get your mind blown, I mean just out of the water, then you need to revamp where you're learning, who you're hanging out with, and what it is that you're doing to feed that fire in your belly. Don't go a single day without it. There are many wow stories. Find them. Associate with those people. Make it part of your practice. Training management. You have to train. You must train. You must be on that mat as often as you can, keeping your body fit, because your body is connected to your heart. Your heart is connected to your brain. Your brain is connected to your spirit. Your persona, your image, your value is to serve as an example. Look at Chun-Ri, look at Dan Inosanto, look at Ernie Reyes Sr. These guys are shining examples. Look at Elio Gracie before he passed away. The man was on the mat. He was training. That's how he got respect. That is the foundation of the martial arts. You must train, and you must be in shape, and you must fight that battle. If you let that slack, you let a lot of other things slack, and you lose a lot of credibility. You must manage your training. These have been the 7 levels of management. Of course, there are other ones, but use this video to remind yourself. Write them down. Put them in the front of your day planner. All I'm going to do is talk about these 7 things for the rest of my freaking life. When the student is ready, the teacher appears. When the teacher is ready, the students appear. So I'm getting myself ready. I hope that you're getting yourself ready. Wake up. Move on these things. I'll talk to you again in the future. Thank you for letting me bend your ear.